What do you call someone who mesmerizes frogs and toads? A hopnotist. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, my friends. Happy weekend. Happy Friday to everyone except Master Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Let's rewind the chat. Doe is first in chat tonight. Doe79. Thank you for being here with all the emotes of excitement. I'm very pleased to have you here. I hope you've had a wonderful day. And Chozo Brain, thank you for joining us as well. Always a pleasure to have you here. I hope your weekend is getting off to a wonderful start, my friend. That rabbit must pull a carrot out of nowhere to make a nose for the snowman. You know, I don't know that I ever really even focused on it. I'll have to try and make a mental note to watch more closely the next stream start. We've got a wheel to spin, which we will certainly do in just a moment here. Sorry for all the fiddling with stuff. Nothing's quite where I want it to be. Lucent Jelly, welcome in as well. And Sparrow the Dragoon, always a pleasure to have you here. He's stabbing at us with the reset sword. He's trying to reset us. I need to reset, like, everything that, like, is around my area. I tagged my stream comfy, right? And I'm not living up to it right now. I'm a little... Things are a little odd. But we'll get there. We're gonna fall into form here any moment. We're gonna start running Battletoads. This is my ongoing, never-ending first playthrough of Battletoads, my friends. PB is level 10. We made it to level 10 for the first time last night. We'll see how far I can get tonight. And then we're going to play Contra. We're going to play at least Contra 3. We'll see how that goes. I haven't played it in a while. I might not be able to beat it. I'm definitely rusty. So we want to de-rust Contra 3. And then, depending on how time goes, we might do a quick stroll through the NES Contra games again. Or we might try the Contra Adventure, which I have never beaten. I got real far. I think I made it to the last level of the Contra Adventure. But... that victory eludes me yet. I love Contra. Me too, Doe. I'm a latecomer to it. I'm kind of new to Contra. I've only been playing it for a couple years, but oh boy, it's fun. All right, and full screen. Here we go. We're going to give a spin of this wheel here. If you've never seen the wheel before, it features 5 hot sauces of varying degrees of heat. I will give it a spin and take a generous sample of whatever it lands on. Looks like we got ghost pepper last time. And it's the extra sauce. This is the mid-level sauce. It's a little hotter than advertised, I feel like. It's a straightforward habanero pepper sauce. I do love habanero peppers. I put them in almost everything I cook. Stir fry, habanero. Chili, habanero. Marinara sauce, habanero. I comment about this a lot, but it's so deceptive. Because they're so temperature-wise, right? Especially when we start the stream, they're always so cold. And so, like, immediately, like, when I take a bite, it's like, it's like refreshing and cool and soothing. And then all at once, the spice trap is sprung. And I'm caught in a mild whirlwind of burning. It's not unbearable though. It's a pleasant burning, like most of the suffering we do on the stream. We call it a good kind of agony. Hey, we got a raid coming in right at the start. Welcome in, raiders. We're just getting started. Just as you're finishing up. Sir Rack of Lamb, thank you for the raid. I hope you are doing wonderful. We just spun the wheel, I'm afraid. We got the extra sauce again. It's lingering a little bit. But nothing intolerable. How did Air Fortress go for you? Are you still playing Air Fortress, or was it something else today? I'm trying to give you a shout out here. According to the shout out, it was Air Fortress. Oh, and yes, as Doe noticed, my good friend Isaac has returned. He's returned from his long voyage, his long vacation in the room, one room over from me. And looking like a proper dapper gentleman. He's ready for some good times too. Same game, made it closer to the boss room. I need to figure out a better strat for that section. I wish you all the luck, Rack of Lamb. I have every confidence that you'll get it. All he needs is a beer in one hand. Alright, let's get my big head out of the way. We'll start pressing some buttons here. I did. Sir Rack of Lamb. Thank you for that. That was an amazing clip. I will say, I was gonna say something because I looked at it, and my first reaction, I was like, oh no, he's misunderstood, because the clips channel is supposed to be for clips of our stream, of the Agent Frownie stream. I was thinking, oh, this should be in the promotional channel, not the clips channel. But then I watched it, and I was like, this belongs in the clips channel. He did the right thing. I was foolish to ever doubt. Oh, that was good. Hey, Mile Hyrule, welcome in. I hope you got an excellent weekend lined up for yourself, my friend. Hopefully we can get your weekend started off right with a showcasing of the ending of Battletoads. I'm trying to get that prepared for everyone. I think I'm gonna let us down, but I'm gonna try my best. Oh, well, hey, thank you, anonymous gifter, for the gift sub to Mile Hyrule. Very kind of you. Thank you for supporting the stream. We certainly appreciate that. Thank you very much. And Mile Higher will take a key for coming in. Bite Binge is coming in. Hey, we've got 2 raids. Almost back to back. Sarak of Lamb says going to find some secret meats. Right on. Find something delicious, my friend. We'll look forward to your triumphant return. Let's get a shout out going for Bite Binge. Thank you for coming in. Great to have you here. Welcome to your friends as well. Tell us all about what were you doing tonight? How did your stream go? The retro category, our favorite place to be. $32X games, then Dark Wizard on the Sega CD. You're playing some of those more fancy Genesis era games there. Did you find any treasures on the 32X? Hero says, I work tomorrow, but off on Sunday and Monday. Right on. How did Dark Souls go? Dark Souls didn't go very well, Mile Hyrule. I struggled, I just kind of struggled with the 4 Kings. I got them down to half health a few times. On Tuesday I'm gonna farm some souls. I'm gonna grind, I think. I'm gonna boost myself 3 levels is my plan. I'm gonna give myself a boost in vitality, endurance, and strength, 1 for each, and then make another run at it. So my plan, I think I'm gonna wander around Anor Lundo to build up the souls I need for the level up and explore around there again, and try to explore around the archive, because there's a... I never really looked around the archive very carefully because it's so full of scary and annoying enemies, so maybe I'll do that too. But yeah, I gotta get some more strength. And by strength I mean I need to boost a lot of stats. Thank you, Jelly. Let me grab this real quick. Hey, Vintage. Great to have you here. Thank you for stopping in and join us. I hope you're doing well tonight. Your Agent Frownie art is always so good. Love it. Thank you, Vintage. It's actually Jelly that makes the art for me. I am completely without talent in that regard. So she takes care of me. I've been doing yard work for 3 hours. Oh my goodness, I want to die. But this is the perfect accompaniment to finally sitting down. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I try to provide a relaxing environment as best as I'm able to. And yeah, I got it, Jelly. I'm just gonna hang on to it for a little while until the time is right. But I appreciate you putting that together for me. That's true. Yard work. When you said that, my first thought was my entire yard is covered in like 3 feet of snow. I probably won't see my yard until mid-March. I've got a lot of yard work planned though. I've got a lot. I didn't accomplish nearly what I needed to last year, and I am extra motivated. I can't wait for the spring. I've got plans and goals and dreams. I'm gonna be out there a lot. Hey, Loyal. Happy Friday, my friend. Always stoked for you on TGIF. Always fun hanging out. Always great to have you here, Loyal. I hope you've got a fantastic weekend ahead of you. I'm really hoping for some good runs with Battletoads tonight. We're probably going to do 2 runs at it. Maybe 3, but probably only 2. I think promising 3. I think that would step too much on Contra. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Two runs is what we'll plan for. And if I can make it a little if I can make it back to stage 10, even if I don't make it further, if I make it back to stage 10, I'll be really excited because I feel like I just kind of barely scraped by stage 9 last night. No! 1 hit away from a 1-up and I missed. Hey, we got that one though. And I got a 1-up just from the points too. That was secretly a 2-up. Couldn't have gone better. Oh, we've got more people coming in. Done a bad job keeping up with the stream here. We're gonna listen to this awesome tune for just a moment so that I can catch up with the chat and say welcome into Fenor. Thank you for the raid. Excited to have you here, my friend, and welcome into your friends. I hope you're having a fantastic night. How did Super Mario Maker 2 treat you? What were you doing in Mario 2? Were you doing viewer levels, or are you working on a challenge? Eight, 0, 9. Sorry, I have to type. When I type in the chat, I have to type with my right hand, and I am severely left-handed, so I have a lot of struggles. With it. Derek Ocean, welcome in. Happy Friday. Who else do we have here? Perico Jones, thank you for coming along. Thank you for being here with us tonight. Canadian Queen, pleasure to have you here. And Jack Hilo or Hilo, thank you for joining us. Viewer levels, it was fun. Had some good ones tonight. Nice. I almost never play Mario Maker, and I love it so much. Mario Maker is kind of the thing that, like, got me playing games again. I had a long dry spell where I didn't really play anything, but just occasionally picking up like some old SNES games, like from the middle of the GameCube era all the way up to the end of the Wii U. I played almost nothing until Mario Maker came out, and like that was. I had to run out and buy a Wii U immediately when I discovered Mario Maker was a thing. And I had good times with it. And I was so excited for Mario Maker 2. I picked it up at midnight when it came out, Mario Maker 2, I brought it home and I played it for I think 14 hours straight. I grinded my way in the normal endless category to the #1 rank. I said to myself, this is my only chance. If I could just stay awake and play long enough, while not many people have copies of the game, this is the one chance I'm going to have to be worldwide #1 in any of the categories. And so I played Mario Maker 2 until I hit #1, and I passed out for 4 hours, and I woke up, and I played more Mario Maker 2. It was a fantastic time. But I'm really glad to hear you had a fun time with it tonight. Had some good levels from your viewers. That is great to hear. Always fun times, Loyal says. Sparrow says, sorry I'm being a terrible mod right now. Self-indulging in the Retro Ads channel. You're okay, Sparrow. You're okay. Derek says, excited for the new Super Mario Brothers movie. Looks good. I watched the first teaser for it, and I'm good. I'll watch it after it comes out. I don't want to, trailers are too spoilery, so I can't really talk about how it looks, but I'm going to check it out. I'm not super hopeful for it. I kind of think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a little bit generic, a little bit safe, kind of a standard, probably a standard, straightforward, and not really thrilling interpretation of Mario. But it's alright. We always have the true Mario Brothers movie. The 1993 live-action Mario Brothers movie. The perfect Mario Brothers movie. We can go back to it anytime we want. I can't believe I found the Ello commercial for ages. It was just in my mind. I'm going to have to check these out later, Sparrow. Smart. Thank you. I'm going to collapse now. Have a great rest of the stream. Hey, thank you, Fenor, for the raid. Thank you for bringing your people by, and thank you for trusting us to take good care of them. We'll do our best. I hope that you get some well-deserved rest. Is that the same as the broadsword commercial? I maintain my opinion. Mario's nose is too small in the trailer, Master Tuesday says. Alright, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt the amazing pause music, but I should probably push some buttons if we're going to make some progress. So we shall do our best. So if you just come in, if you haven't been around, I will say one more time, thank you for checking out the stream. I really appreciate people coming by and giving us a chance. I'm Frownie, of course. I stream several nights a week. Around 11 p.m. Central Time is when we start up, and we go for about 5 to 7 hours generally. I'm overwhelmingly a retro streamer. I like to play anything from the sort of C64 to PlayStation 2 era. As often as I can. I'm typically using, the old original hardware and a giant box TV. We play all kinds of games. There's tons of classics I've never gotten around to, and I have to admit, in addition to sort of the well-known games, I'm kind of a sucker for things that are brutally hard and things that are also kind of trash. On first playthroughs, I have a very pretty extreme strictly blind playthrough policy. So you'll often see me struggling and confused. And generally, the idea of the stream is for everyone to be able to relax and have a very comfortable time. We kind of keep things, try to keep things fairly calm and late night friendly. I'm real bad at juggling these birds. Battletoads here is a first playthrough for me, sort of an ongoing first playthrough. The game is very difficult, and it's got limited continues, so I've been working on it for about 2 weeks. We played it almost every night for 2 weeks. So far, my best run has made it up to level 10. I haven't seen anything beyond the beginning of level 10, so I don't know what my odds of finishing the game tonight are, but we'll settle for some good progress. No, but that is a classic. Uh-oh. Wasn't last night more like 10 hours? I kind of got carried away. I kind of got carried away in Dark Souls last night. Anonymous gifter, thank you for a gift sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you for your kindness. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Loyal to Soil, take a key for coming in, Loyal. Not trying to put Frownie on the spot, but he's hands down my favorite streamer, Loyal says. You're too kind. You're too good to me, Loyal. I love how he's animated like a cute Ninja Turtle. I love the Toads animations. I love their big fist punch, the big boot kick, and the best thing, when the Toads are surprised and they do that shocked jaw drop animation. That is my favorite. What did I do? I think I was holding down. That is my favorite. That is my favorite animation. Is when they're surprised. I did miss my key. Thank you, whoever that was again, Loyal says. I actually remembered to say the thing tonight. I always forget. Our sub badge is a key, so that for the explicit reason, so that I can tell people take a key for coming in when they subscribe, and I always forget to say it. So I'm on the ball tonight. So far. All right, Tunnel, don't embarrass me. It got me. That's a shame. The tunnel is the one part, that I knew was gonna be hard, because everyone talks about how it's basically a run ender, but it's the one part that I actually kind of picked up fairly quickly. I've struggled with absolutely every single other obstacle on every stage, but the tunnel I feel like has come to me, especially proportional to how difficult it is. I make it through here a lot of times without dying, or usually with just losing a life or two at the worst. But I'd say probably more than half the time I can make it through on it without a death. I can't say that about many other parts of the game. Whoa. That fast part there lasts so much longer than I always think it's going to. Oh my goodness. The giant feet. That's so good. There's the sprite work in this game on the Toads in particular. The sprite work is just beautiful. Thank you for the GG. Desi's butt, welcome in. Happy Friday. I love Battletoads. The world needed it. This stage is so hard for you? Do you mean the tunnel or you mean the ice stage, Loyal? I think you said that about the tunnel, right? I'm sorry, some of my favorite ads fall just outside the well-known retro cutoff of 2000, but only just, Sparrow says. I mean, we don't have to be terribly picky, Sparrow. The tunnel, yeah. A lot of people tell me that the tunnel is like the real the game ender section, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. I definitely get it, but I don't know. I feel like I've gotten lucky with it. That's one of the parts that sort of came a little bit more naturally to me. I certainly make up for my stage 3 luck though with my stage 5 bad luck. I apologize in advance for excess Barbie commercials, Sparrow says. They're just way too funny for me. You have no idea how much fun I've had with my niece with that stuff. Although I may have taught her bad habits, giving Barbie a flat top haircut. The channels there are there to be populated, Sparrow. So post and share away. Oh, Sparrow, if you get a chance, I don't know if you've taken a scroll through the Retro Meats channel, but when you get a chance, I'd appreciate if you take a look. I dropped a little surprise in there just for you. Oh no. Oh, I'll regret. I'll regret telling you to populate the channel. Whoa. Give me that chicken. Yeah, that's the one, the chicken from Earthworm Jim. The most classic of retro video game meat items. I'm sorry if you don't know what we're referring to. If you've played Earthworm Jim before, you may be quite confused, but it's kind of, I think, yeah, you kind of had to be there for it situation. But when I started the stream, I play on a much larger CRT now. I played on a very small CRT television when the stream started, and we played through Earthworm Jim. And apparently the size of the TV was causing me to miss a few details because one of the health collectibles I mistook for the entire playthrough. One of the health collectibles, I thought it was a chicken. There are no chickens in Earthworm Jim. It was quite a shock to me to find out that I've been misreading a vital health item consistently across the entire game. That's okay, Sparrow. I seek to amuse. That's the worst, when he gets you with that, like a chain like that. Oh no, with the stick he's even easier than I realized though, because you have such... I never considered the reach. I thought I needed to be behind... Oh, well... Maybe he's got some reach, too. What was that I was saying about chained attacks? Maybe I just don't mess with success and stop looking for new ways to fight old enemies. This part right here, like this, as hard as people talk about the turbo tunnel being, this part right here is like, this is my kryptonite. Like bouncy movement or some, I don't know what it is, but like I just have such a hard time threading the needle between these explosives and I feel like I have such bad luck with them spawning like ahead of me and beneath me. And I just miss the ramps all the time. It's not good. It's not good, this part. This is my run ender right here. One up is always nice because I do not consistently pick that up. I like the snake pit level. I found this level particularly mean as a kid. It's rough. It's rough, like, until you sort of get down, like, until you sort of get down their patterns. And even after, there are a few jumps that are consistently, like, terrifying. But I don't know. I like it. I like the. I like the concept, and yeah, once I figure out the way most of them move. Say your prayers. That's how I feel about, oh, did you mean, maybe you didn't, I don't know if you meant the snakes when you said this level. I didn't know if you meant the snakes or you meant the surfboard. I might have misunderstood your meaning there. You meant the snakes, okay. Because when you mentioned RNG, like, I was like, oh, because that's how I feel about the surfboard level. Is just it's a RNG nightmare. Welcome in. Is that the Among Us guy? Hello. Thank you for stopping in and joining us. I hope your weekend has gotten off to a great start. How are things? They're going all right. This is not my cleanest attempt at Battletoads. I've lost a couple lives, but it's not a disaster. I'm trying to beat this game for the first time. I've been doing a first playthrough of Battletoads for about 2 weeks now. I've been making a run or two almost every night. And I've made it to level 10 once. That's my PB, is level 10. I got there for the first time last night, so I'm hoping to at least match that. No! How did I miss that? No! Oh, I got past the hard stuff and missed the easy jump. That jump right there, between those spikes, that is one of the nastiest jumps in the game. Desi says the whole game. Whoop, sorry, I'm gonna have to. I'll get caught up in just a moment. Oh, what am I doing? That was just me playing bad. There's no excuse for that. Remember what I said about having the snake level down? Clearly I was lying. Whole game being the same perspective. Young me wasn't great at learning patterns, but was great at throwing controllers. No worries, no worries. Different parts of games are gonna click with us, are gonna click with all of us in, slightly different ways. I don't think that stage 5 area is ever gonna click with me at all. That's, I think no matter how good I ever become at Battletoads, I'm always gonna be just kind of crossing my fingers through that whole section. Alright, one more jump. It's the hardest one of the level, though. There's only one left. No! I don't even know where to go! I don't ever miss that by falling down there like that. When I miss that, I usually miss it right into the spikes. So I'm not even... It looked like a failure there. Could be survivable. But I'd rather not learn. I've got something that kind of works part of the time. Whew. Alright. Tuesday says, I think everyone has at least one instance of this game is different viewing it as an adult than back when I was a child. For example, I thought Mission Impossible was good as a kid. That was your first video game, right? Mission Impossible on the Nintendo 64. I think you said that was your first video game? What a way to start. You're spot on, though. Everyone thought something was great as a kid, and then as adult you realize how awful it was. But you still love it anyway. Oh no, oh no. Yes, which is probably why it cleared the bar. What a way to start. What a way to start. Because I was like, oh man. I mean, I started with Ghostbusters on the Commodore 64, so, like... I don't know which of us got the worst deal. No. I thought King's Quest 4 was just not for kids, so that's why we couldn't get anywhere in it. As an adult, I realized, no, they're just insanely hard. It's not that the games aren't for kids, are too hard for kids, it's that the games are too hard for everyone. Too hard for life. Wow. I'm sure level 10 is feeling real safe tonight. My odds of making it there are dwindling by the moment. Hey, Operation Streaming Fist. Good to see you again. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't think I properly thanked you last night, and I certainly appreciate it. I wanted to be sure to tell you. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Yeah, he got me. This guy jumps like Halo. Is he Halo? I have one experience playing Halo. One of my friends, when I was in high school, one of my friends, he got an Xbox, he got Halo. I was hanging out with him, he put it on, and he wanted to do some PvP with me. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just, like, kind of ran around constantly sort of jumping and acting foolish. And he couldn't deal with me, and I kept killing him, and he got so annoyed with me. So I did well by accident. But I really like. I never really got to play it when it was like a big thing. But it was the jumping that really annoyed him. The way that I jumped around all the time. Hello, Conga. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Oh no, I'm not on level 9. I can't just duck at the beginning. King's Quest games are meant to hurt you badly. They're like the Frownie's jokes of games. I say it with love. I wouldn't interpret it any other way, Conga. I know you're always game for a staring contest. Did you give him advice like, get dunked, scrub? And skills get kills? No! King's Quest games always go. Yeah, there was a 1 pixel glint on the screen 12 hours of gameplay ago, and you needed to type a 14-word text prompt to collect. And since you don't have it, your playthrough is doomed. You could also tell him got an issue, get a tissue. That always goes over really well. You see, those kind of comments are what are actually the kind of things I would prefer over people attempting to help me out. Leading up to Dark Souls, when I was telling people that we were gonna play that on the stream, people are like, "Oh, you're gonna get two kinds of viewers. You're gonna get people who come in and they type nothing but get good over and over again." And you're going to get people that come in and they try to tell you, you know, every single button input to make to go through the entire game. And I said, well, the first group of people I entirely welcome. I'm always, you know, I'm always open to a little bit of playful ribbing. I forgot where I was and what I was doing. I find this section a little bit rougher than the, I found this section rougher than the turbo tunnel, because, like, the thing about the turbo tunnel is as bad as it is, and, like, you know, you do kind of need to know what obstacles are coming ahead of time. To a degree, the turbo tunnel is pretty reactable. And, you know, some of this is, like, you know, like, these missiles don't move in the same exact way necessarily all the time. Or if they do, I can't memorize it. But, like, there are lots of areas of that part that just, they need to be memorized. And, I find the, like, the memorization sections are tougher for me than any reaction section. I did die in a reaction section, but the overall. Sierra was so cruel. King's Quest VI was one of the few really playable ones. Frownie, I think you saw my grievances over that. I did, Sparrow. I did. I wanted to say something to you too, but it was just so late. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, you know. If you feel that if you feel you need to step away, you know, the mod work is at will, so you don't have to worry about, like, I don't want the stream to be a source of frustration for you. Sounds like the feedback Fenor gets in his stream whenever he's clearing Mario levels. Have you tried throwing the shell up? Have you tried jumping? Have you tried not dying? Yeah. That's the way. That's the way to do it. Have you tried not dying is my favorite advice, Jelly says. You laugh, but if you saw some of my RPGs, you might seriously wonder if they are trying not to die. I should play King's Quest. I've played the Space Quest series to some extent. Space Quest 4 is my favorite from the voiceover. Retro PC games are something I've almost completely missed out on. Aside from the C64 games that I played as a kid, which were mostly arcade style games, like not. I didn't have any meaningful experience with adventure type games. As a young kid, everything was sort of arcade style. But yeah, the C64 is my only retro PC experience of note. 2 different PCs, 2 different sessions, independently jumped off the same cliff. What? So trying not to die. Oh. There are fan remakes of 1 through 3 that use 256 colors and have the point and click interface for King's Quest. I think Sierra did remastered versions of the Space Quest games. Space Quest 4 was funny because of the voice acting. It might have gotten a bit boring without it. Hello, Simado. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Friday. We're having a pretty rough run with Battletoads right now. I did real bad on stage 7 tonight, so this run might not be the one, but we stick with it till the end. Been good. Got tired after playing God of War 2018 today. Went to sleep, got up, went to the store, grabbed some eggs, bring them home, and cooked them for me and the wife. Nice. I love having eggs for dinner. I love doing breakfast for dinner. Eggs and bacon and toast. I haven't had breakfast for dinner in so long, it's the best. Oh, it certainly is vintage. My whole, like, philosophy on eggs changed not all that long ago, too. I always had my eggs, like, really, like super well done. A very, like, hard scramble or hard fried egg was pretty much the only way I would eat eggs. And I'm now completely the opposite. When I do eggs now, I do them sunny side up. You know, in a generous amount of butter or oil, and I spoon the hot oil over top of them as they're cooking, and I take it until the white is just barely set, and the yolk is still pretty much completely liquid. They're as barely done as could possibly be, and I absolutely love it. But I never, like 5 years ago, I would have been horrified if you'd served me an egg like that. But now, for the past couple of years, it's the only way I want to eat them. Frownie, that's cheating. Your dinner is breakfast time. Like, breakfast time for me is dinner time for the rest of the world, I guess. I am the backward man when it comes to my my daily routine. I have just fallen apart. Same Doe says. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful way to have an egg. I started doing them like that because I watched a video about stir fry, and the guy topped it with an egg like that. And I knew that topping stir fry with eggs is, you know, it's pretty common. Like, it's something I'd seen, but there was this one particular video that I watched. Excuse me. Where the guy was making a Thai basil stir fry, which is like my favorite dish, and I don't know, just the way he prepared it at the end with the egg, I was like, it looks so beautiful. Even though I'm terrified of it, I have to try it. Every time you talk about your food preferences, I can't help but giggle. It's so particular. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. My daughter eats them that way, and I fully cannot. It's a texture issue for you. Yeah, see, I eat them like that, but I always eat them over top of something else. I don't know if your daughter is the same, but like, I mean, I definitely get the texture issue, because Jelly likes hers done a little bit. She likes her eggs done how I do mine, but she likes them a bit more done. she likes me basically to leave them on until the whites climb over top of the yolk. But I don't think I would like to eat them just with like a. I don't think I welcomed you in, Boat Ladder. I'm happy to have you here, though, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Happy weekend to you. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't think I would eat just a bowl of eggs that were soft cooked like that. But having them with the like over top of a stir fry that I can break them into the rice, or I have them on a piece of toast, or I break them and have them with the crunch of the toast. It's magical. Conga says he won't read cookbooks because of the spoilers. You know, I was talking with Jelly, and a few nights ago, Mile Hyrule said he was making a joke about me, and he said Agent Frownie won't read the back of the game box because there's too many spoilers. And Mile Hyrule said it as a joke, but I was telling Jelly, I think I'm gonna just take that. I think, like, he said it as a joke, but it's not wrong. I'm so glad I snuck in to see that comment, Jelly says. Here's the one thing about cooking for me. I'm definitely not anti-spoilers when it comes to my cooking. But like, if there's a dish I want to make that I've never made before, I'll watch. Like, I never follow a recipe, even if it's something I've never made before. I never follow one recipe. I'll get onto YouTube and I'll watch like 5 to 8 different people make the same dish, and then I'll just experiment with whatever ideas seem best in my head from each of the like videos that I watch. Oh, this guy is just... He's making a fool out of me. Oh. Oh, he's so tough. Oh. So this level I've only ever cleared one time. And I feel like I got real lucky. So this might be where this is very likely to be where this run ends. But you know, well, no matter where the run ends, we're gonna make one more attempt at least tonight. When's the 24-hour Battletoads stream? Anonymous, thank you again for a gift sub. Thank you very kindly. Vintage, take a key for coming in. I don't have any ambitions of ever doing a 24-hour stream. That seems to me like a pretty bad idea. You know, we'll do real long streams every now and then, but I don't think I ever want to stream just to hit a particular hour mark. That runs too much of the risk. That runs too much of the risk of, like, you know, if I start to get tired and I don't feel into it anymore, that's not going to be a good stream. That's not going to be a place anyone wants to hang out. I might accidentally do a 24-hour stream someday. If I get a game I really like and I'm really into it, and I somehow randomly have a bunch of energy, I could unannounced do a surprise 24-hour stream someday by accident, but I don't like the idea for me of setting a time goal that I'm locked in and have to reach. Would do it more organically. This level is rough. This level is nightmarish. Every enemy in this level is just so hard to deal with. There's no enemy that I see it and I'm like, all right, I know how to deal with this guy. No worries. It's every enemy I see him and I'm like, no, it's the worst enemy since the last one I saw. My true nightmare has finally arrived. Thank you again, Anonymous, for really helping us out. Thank you for another gift sub. You're tremendously generous to me. Thank you. Derek Ocean, take a key for coming in, my friend. No, I forgot. I forgot which way to lean. Hey, we've got to continue, though. I thought I might be out of them. I was pretty sure I was on my last continue there. So this is good. This is a good turn of events. Maybe the subs will give me good luck. Good luck sub hype. I made pancakes. Is there anything, are they just sort of straightforward, you know, pancake-style pancakes, or you do something, unique with them? Is there a twist? Are they blueberry pancakes, chocolate pancakes? What is your secret, Mile High Roll? No twist today. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with going for a classic version of the item. Bought a new brand, and they're not good. Oh no. You'll have to add a twist onto them then. See if you can revive them. Redeem them. No, yes. So make up your mind, Frownie. I might have just died. Yeah. Just when you make an error, it throws off the timing of everything else. There's no salvaging anything in this game. It's infuriating. I'd say this is a mean part of the game, but the whole thing is just a beatdown of the soul. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Let's just put some Baileys in the mix next time. That'll liven it up. I suspect that I can, one of my big problems here is that I can actually get closer to the spikes than I am bold enough to go. That's really, you know, because I keep hitting my head on this wheel, so clearly I'm just not going down low enough. Checkpoint. No lives remaining. Checkpoint. I kind of remember this part. Clearly. Oh, I'm not even where I thought I was. This game's no joke. No, I almost sneaked by them all. They're making a TV show based off true lies. Such a good movie too, Derek says. I feel like I enjoyed that one. I've not seen it in such a long time though. I don't really remember a whole lot about it, to be honest. No, I was doing so well. I even got rid of that shark. After I beat this game, I'm never going swimming again. It knocked me into another part of the level. I'm a big Arnold fan, Derek says. Some of my favorite movies growing up. I watched a lot of them, but most of them I've only seen a time or two, so I'm by no means an expert. I don't think they put that checkpoint, I don't think they put that one up there to be merciful. Because like the temptation is to think, at least they had mercy on you and they put a one up there for you, right? But I don't think they intended for you to get that one up. I think that one up there is not there to be merciful. I think it's there to mock you. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to die every time and not get the one up, and then the game can laugh at you. Total Recall, True Lies, Commando, Terminator, and Twins, Derek says. Desi adds Predator has to be in there somewhere, right? Those are pretty solid movies, though. Game over. I did not make it back to level 10, but we'll try one more time. Thank you for the GG, Sir Rack of Lamb. I was wondering if you were still nearby. I was going to... Where is it? Uh-oh. I had something. I had a thing I wanted to do, and now I don't know what's. What's going on with my computer? Hey V, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Pleasure to have you here. Welcome to your friends. We're in between Battletoads runs right now. We're about to start up another one. I just there it is. My goodness. I was just trying to change out my Frownie icon. I had that new icon there I wanted to put on display. Sir Rack of Lamb. Let me give a shout out for V. Hey, thank you for coming by and bringing your friends. Tell us about your stream, V. How did it go tonight? V has comment. Oh. Ocarina of Time. Is it a first playthrough or a randomizer? Casual revisiting? What kind of ocarina were you up to? Hey, there's old boy Ricky as well. Welcome in, Ricky. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. I love it. So this is an image here is a screenshot. This is something that happened during Sir Rack of Lamb's stream earlier. He thought he was safe, but I just couldn't help. I had to make a cameo. I have about 15 minutes before bed. I have to work at 5:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. By all means, get yourself some sleep, Rack of Lamb. It was good. Played more. Ocarina of Time. It is a first playthrough. I have a segment called Retro Rewind, Days of Old, where I stream the game I did my podcast on, and Zelda is the second game on Season 1 list. Loving the game. Fantastic. I remember it fondly, of course. I had magical times with Ocarina as a kid. How's your stream going? Well, I just got a game over on stage 9, and we're about to try it again. We got a new PB last night in Battletoads. We made it to stage 10 for the first time, so I'll consider tonight a success if we can duplicate that. If I can make it back to stage 10, I'll feel really happy. And I'll feel simply ecstatic if we get further than that. But at a minimum, I would love to make it back to stage 10 tonight. Other than that, you know, it's a pretty chill night. We've just been playing the game, chatting about food as we often do. It's a popular subject around here. Eggs and pancakes and the various joys of breakfast for dinner. I say stage 11 at least on this run, Loyal says. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we make it happen. I'll try to live up to your expectations. When you have all of your health, those flies actually don't seem to do anything for you at all. Like, they don't seem to be worth score or anything. But I still want to try to get them because it's good practice. Build good habits, right? You haven't played Battletoads in years. Yeah, this is the first playthrough for me. It's been a long first playthrough. I've been working on it for almost 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks. We played it almost every night. And just little by slowly, I'm getting better and better sometimes at parts of the game. We're gonna work our way to victory. Predictions in air quotes. Sorry, let me pause for just a moment. I think I missed part of the stream there. $15 or $20 Wiis. Oh my goodness. I have to recount. At last count, I had 84 total systems and about 4,000 plus games. So Sir Rackham says, including doubles. Goodness. Emerald Warriors, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. I hope that I hope your Friday has treated you well and you got a good weekend ahead of you. V says, you have an email I can reach you on? Yeah, sure. You can just Agent Frownie at gmail.com. You can email me there. And I'd be interested to read what your thoughts are. Yeah, no rush. At your convenience is fine. And I'll get back to you as timely as I can as well. Weekends are a little busier for me, so it might take me, a couple days to get back to you when you do reach out, but I certainly will. I certainly will get back to you with to let you know what I think. I can't really say for sure because I think I'm a few levels away from the end. I've only made it up to stage 10 so far, but based on the map, there's only a level or two left after stage 10. I mean, if I'm understanding the map correctly. It looks like there's like 12 levels. So I'm getting there, but it might be I don't know. I'm scared to put a time limit on how long it's gonna take me to make it to the end. But I would say, maybe I could probably finish it within a week if I'm really lucky. That's the second time that happened to me. Oh. I actually think I know what's... Okay. Oh. Clearly I know what I'm doing. It's the invasion of the Space Invaders. It sure is. It sure is. They're not just like space invaders though. They're like space burglars. They break into my game and they snatch my health and run. I can't really take my eyes off right now, but it looks like Loyal is heading out. And if that is the case, Loyal, I wish you a great night, my friend. Thank you for being here with us, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on maybe Sunday, but by Monday at the latest, hopefully. Oop. Also looks like V might be heading out. So good night, V. Thank you again for the raid. I hope that you have a wonderful night, a wonderful sleep, a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right. I need to get that sound for my phone when someone calls. Which of the sounds? There's quite a there's quite a few we could be talking about. Oh, just the music when the space invaders appear. Okay. Yes. It'd be thematically fitting too. Have a great stream. Stay awesome. Thank you, V. Have a good night. And Loyal said, pretend like I'm sleeping and try to rest for work tomorrow. Oh, have a good day. Have a good day at work, Loyal. I hope it goes smoothly for you. Keep us warm and fuzzy. I try. I should have gotten that fly again, even though I didn't need him. I should have gotten him for the practice, because I usually do need that fly, and it's a tricky one to pick up. Right now it's 41 where you live. I don't know what the temperature's doing right now, but it's been in the single digits for me. Past couple days, it's been in this around. It's been up to the single digits, kind of at best. Oops. I really like when it's good and cold, but the thing is, Just that the one thing about it is when something goes wrong during the really cold weather, it really magnifies the inconvenience. It's 8 degrees by U-boat ladder. Mile High Rule reporting in from Hoth with a -2. $12 for Sir Rack of Lamb. I was excited to move to Wisconsin for the cold weather, and I still enjoy it, but it is wildly inconvenient sometimes. $81 for Master Tuesday. 81. See, now that's why I want to be here. I mean, it does get up that hot here, like, you know, in late summer, but I don't like it. 81 degrees is like, that's way too hot. Climb inside a tauntaun. Ah! I can't believe how long I lived in Texas for. It was so hot every day. I never had weather that I liked. I never went outside and was like, oh, it feels good today. I always went outside and was like, I'm melting. I'm melting. Dew point 39. Lowest average temperature for my hometown year-round is 77. The little flying thieves. I assume that that's a football player, and that's their number. Hey, Christian Cool, I hope you're well tonight. Thank you for chilling with us. I do my best to make something good happen. There's the opinion thieves and Gradius. They're as worse as. I haven't actually, I don't think I've actually played a Gradius game for more than maybe a few minutes. I'm not, sadly, I'm not very well versed in, shmup-type games. He's a wrestling manager. He does everything. And I love that about the dew point. Oh, that's his nickname. Dewey Decimal System. Alright, here you go. There's something I can latch on to. Speaking of the Dewey Decimal System, here's an interesting factoid for you if you don't know it. Jelly and I were actually married in a library. That's where we held our ceremony. That's awesome, Dizzy says. Thank you. Then an interesting choice, Tuesday says. What gave you the idea? It seemed like a good place, right? We like libraries are really important to us. We've been pretty big fans of books and education and learning in general, and it was a venue that we had access to through some family connections, and it had a very good, it's a very, very nice building with, it had this, it was 2 stories and had this, nice, split staircase, which, served as, a good stage area. For the wedding party to stand, so it made sense. We've got a lot of connection to libraries. Both of Jelly's parents have worked in libraries. Jelly and I have both worked in libraries. She still works in a library. They've always been something that we've made heavy use of, and had a lot of different connections too, so it worked out real well. A lot of the games I play on the stream, I check out from the library. If I'm playing a game on the Switch, if I'm playing a new game on the Switch, It's a good bet. It's a good bet. It's because I've checked it out from the library. That's what I call a new chapter in your lives. Oh, very well done, Boat Ladder. Alright, I get it. Let me stay focused here for a moment. The snake should be an easy level, and I'm letting it slip away again. Especially with how hard level 7 was for me tonight. I think I definitely don't want to compound my troubles by being bad on snake level. One more room. Alright, and the big finale. Victory. Spent a lot of time, little and younger, in the library. I still do. If you want to find me, I'm in the library. Just follow the trail of stacked books. It's not a paranormal book migration. That's right. You may say that, but certainly no human would ever stack books like this. It's close to the line. It's not right, but it's close. This is the set of Space Invaders that I have the hardest time dealing with yet. The Frownie icon. This is a screen capture from Sir Rack of Lamb's stream. He was streaming earlier, and some of the enemies in the game formed themselves into a frowny face. And I took a screen capture of it. There's a clip of when he noticed it in the Discord. Never know. You never know where Agent Frownie may be lurking. Wherever retro games are being played, Frownie may appear. Whoa. Victory. That smile needs a Snickers bar. Hey, Flux, good to see you. The NPC, I waited long on it. It became sentient and spoke to me. That was always a scary thought to me as a kid. Video games, like, becoming sentient or haunted and doing something they shouldn't do. I would have a nightmare. I'd have nightmares about like Super Mario Brothers 3 that I'd be playing the game, and it would become haunted in some way, and then I'd unplug the TV and it wouldn't turn off, and it was super scary. You don't have to take my word for it. Hello, Morsteed. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. I'm a simple man. I see Battletoads. I click. So this is my ongoing first playthrough of Battletoads. I've been working on it for about 2 weeks. We've been making runs, a couple runs almost every night, and my PB is stage 10. I can fairly reliably. So this isn't my first time. Tonight is not my first time ever touching it. Right, I've played the game the past couple weeks, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to complete a playthrough to beat it for the first time ever. This is a not a first playthrough, but an ongoing first playthrough. Sorry, I don't want to mislead. I know it's confusing. So I've made it as far as stage 10 one time. I can fairly reliably, I think it's safe to say I can fairly reliably make it to stage 9 now. It's not guaranteed to happen, but there's a good chance that I'll make it at least to stage 9, but I've only ever cleared stage 9 once. It's brutal. Legit, no save. Save states aren't even an option. I'm playing on an old original NES with a big box CRT television. I'm old-fashioned and low-tech. But no, I don't do no save states, no rewinding, no warps, no glitches, no tricks. I do everything. I try to do everything blind and everything casual. Like I never do any research, and I'm very opposed to ever receiving any help from the chat. So yeah, by all means, come along and enjoy the struggle. But yeah, you'll find that it frequently is a struggle. I'm a stubborn loner in my approach to the gameplay. Nice, thank you. I believe you. NPCs have hidden codes and agenda, Flux says. Yeah, for whatever reason, I feel like Mario Brothers 3 was the game that gave me the most nightmares. Ninja Turtles. I had a dream that I was playing Ninja Turtles on the NES, the arcade game, when I was real young. I remember having a nightmare that I was playing that, and I was doing so bad in the game, and then I woke up, like in my dream I woke up, and I looked at my hands, and my hands were blinking, like the turtles, like their bodies blink when their life is running low. My real life body was blinking when I woke up in my dream, and I was horrified. I did so bad in the game, it killed me in real life. I like that. I like that red smile emote. I could definitely appreciate a good take on the frowny face icon, smiley face icon. Always made an impact on you since you can still tell the story. There's a handful of like nightmares I had as a kid that I remember real well. I had a long-running recurring nightmare about Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters 2. Like Vigo the Carpathian was like the boogeyman for me. I would have nightmares about Vigo all the time. And not Vigo the man, Vigo the painting. I would dream that I was being chased by the painting throughout my house. That was my recurring nightmare. It was horrible. I would lay in bed at night sometimes when I was real little, right? And I'd lay in bed and I'm trying to fall asleep, and when it's real quiet and you got your head on the pillow, you can kind of hear the sound of your own heartbeat, right? And I could hear that thump, 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 and I didn't know what it was. I was so little that I didn't really understand what it was, and I thought it was the sounds of Vigo looking for me. It was like the corners of the painting as it shifted to move across the floor. Like somewhere out there in the world, cosmically, he was searching house by house looking for me to come and get me. but no matter how far away he was, I could always hear the thumps of his footsteps, his painting corner footsteps. I didn't sleep. This is why I stay up. This is why I stay up all night on the stream. I never slept well as a kid. I never learned how to go to bed. Hey, it's the NES Dark Souls. Title, welcome in. I hope you are well tonight. That's, for whatever reason, it's pretty silly to be as bad at video games as I am and to play so many hard video games as I do. I can't help myself. Just got home after an 11-hour night shift. I imagine I would be exhausted as well. Hopefully the weekend is coming up for you after that grind. Hopefully at least have some time now to recover. I work healthcare, so I'm working the entire weekend. Oh, man. I don't do recovery. I hear you. I pull for you, my friend. You have my sympathy, at least. It's something, you know. It sounds like something, you know, worthwhile that you're doing. And I just hope you hang in there. Vigo would say in a voice, but not his, but Morgan Freeman, I can smell you. Oh no. Oh no. I've got you. We all need we all need an outlet and an ear. Hey, Jelly's still here. Thank you for the resub, Jelly. Very much appreciated. I think that means you're still here, or maybe it just triggered real late. 21 months. That's almost a year. We need to get ready to do something for that. That 1 year stream anniversary. We actually do. We actually do have a. The anniversary of the stream is later this month, right? It would be 2 years since we, the stream started up. We'll have a big celebration night where we will do exactly the same thing we do every other night on the stream. It's been working for 2 years, right? Why change things now? We'll have a 2 year anniversary stream that is in no way any different from any other stream that we ever do. Except I'll mention every now and then that it's the anniversary stream. This guy he just gets wild at the end. I mean, I don't blame him. He's like clinging on to dear life there at the end, right? So I don't blame him for going wild. Gotta sort of reposition myself. I was worried I'd come off as being melodramatic. I don't get paid enough, and work really is terrible all the time. But at the very least, I generally get someone to listen when I vent, and that's always something. I'm fine to try and hear you out when you've been having a rough time. And be an ear for you and offer you my best wishes for whatever they're worth. Uh-oh. Okay. Some of these guys are just ugh, they're so rough. They're so janky to deal with, and they're so deadly. Could have been worse. I could have spent the night playing Battletoads. That's a pretty painful. That'd be a pretty painful way to spend 11 hours. I wouldn't recommend it. And don't forget the party hat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Did we say that? Did we say? Oh, I said. I think I did. I think I did say I'll try to find a party hat for the anniversary stream. I forgot. I wouldn't have done it. I might need another reminder before it happens. All right, it'll be exactly like every other stream, except there will be a party hat. Maybe I'll get Jelly to draw a party hat. I probably shouldn't say this, right? Because now it won't be as funny if I do it. But I was gonna say I should get Jelly to draw a party hat, and I should just put the graphic on the screen so I don't have to wear it. I don't have to remember to buy one to wear. I could just have a digital one. I need some ice for that burn. Hopefully this running water that I'm moving through is cool and soothing. My sub message and my ability to sub never line up, Jelly says. You've got just a world of bugs there. Oh, I didn't see your question, whether or not I'm in the mood for coffee. I think I'm good, Jelly. I think the cola that I have will last me. No coffee. Unless you've already started making it, but I'll pass if you haven't. Frownie would be in the hospital if he played this for 11 hours, or the asylum. We could do that. Oh, I'm out for the count, Sir Rack of Lamb says. Have a great night, everyone. Sleep well, Sir Rack of Lamb. I hope things go smoothly for you tomorrow. Thank you for being here and for being gracious enough to invite me to be a special guest on your stream earlier. That was really cool of you. It was an honor to make an appearance. It'll be a good day. Right on. Get to your good day, my friend. You deserve it. Glad you stopped by to show your support. Battletoads is like... Battletoads doesn't like me. It's so weird because it's such like... It's such a good game, but it's also so janky. It's such an interesting mix of like... a really, really fun, cool game and... a really frustrating, sloppy game. All right. It really shows that you put your hours into this game, though. I have. I feel like when people come in and I tell them that, you know, this is my first playthrough, like, it's misleading in a way when I say that because, like, it is because I haven't made it to the ending yet, but I've restarted it a lot. the parts that I have played, I've played a lot. So we are, and that's, you know, that's what I kind of like that. Like, that's one of the things I like about retro games is I like that process, right? You game over, you keep getting game over, and you keep repeating the first part of the game over and over, but then it starts to click, and you start to get good at it, and a process of slowly becoming good enough to make it all the way through a game like this is like, it's a really rewarding process. It gives you lots of like opportunities to celebrate and feel relief. It's good times. What level number is this? This is level 9. So I've beaten this level once. The level 10 I've made it to only one time. And that was last night. The first time I ever made it through here was last night. I've been this level 9 here. It was my PB for several nights. How many other total? I'm not exactly sure. Based on the map, it looks like there's 11 or 12. I don't look things like that up. Like the number of how many levels there are like I'm so extreme. I consider like things like the number of levels a spoiler, and so I try not to be exposed to that information. Yeah, I always want to be surprised. That's the thing. Yeah. Yep, you got it. As Mile High Roll says, Agent Frownie is so, like, I'm so afraid of spoilers, I don't read the back of the box when I buy a game. The back of the box is a spoiler, so I don't read it. And it's funny, but it's also true. You don't think you've ever made it this far? I mean, without setting out to like intentionally do like this is one of those games that like I don't think you beat this one by accident. Like you gotta sit down and intentionally do a grind. That's what I'm learning. Don't worry, there's only 655,000 levels. Little did Frownie know. Little did Frownie know. Battletoads was the longest video game ever made. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm sitting here letting that wash over me. But there's a map screen that comes up every now and then, and from the map I can see. Well, I know for a fact there's 10 levels, but it looks like there's 11 or 12 from the map. It's so hard to beat because there's 65,000 levels and no save feature. It's been a while since I've I feel like it's been a while since I've had a retro game like this that we've struggled with for so long, though, right? Trying to think of what the last one that we played through like this, where it was. I mean, I guess Taz counts, right? I didn't actually beat Taz, but Taz isn't a good game either. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Hey, Greg. Good to see you tonight. Happy Friday. How's it going? Just watching Upside Down Matt with Ritual of the Night. Ritual of the Night. Bloodstained? Right on. Well, thank you for dropping by. Hey, I didn't take out the shark, but I also didn't, How's Battletoads? Well, I've not matched my PB yet, but I'm hopeful. Title says, alright, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. Thanks for listening to me. Good luck on the rest of your stream. Thank you. Thank you for dropping in. No problem. I'm, like I said, happy to be an ear for you when you need it. I hope that you're able to get some rest and to keep on pulling through. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And when we do, hopefully I'll have good news to report regarding Battletoads. Oh, please. These, the ducks are something like... There's something weird about them because, like... Sometimes you punch them and they turn around, and sometimes you punch them and they attack you. I'll leave my computer lurking in the background. Hey, thank you. That's kind of you. I don't think I deserve to have that one guy explode on me just then. I didn't think I was being that foolish. If Battletoads is ready to teach me anything, though, it's that I don't make the rules, right? No, no, no. That I was submitting to your will, Battletoads. Why did you punish me? It's Battletoads' world. The rest of us just live in it. I was really hoping that guy had despawned himself. There's a lot of running around going on upstairs. I don't know if it's Jelly or the cats or both. Timing an attack to, like, defend yourself from one of these enemies is super difficult. Like, the enemies are so threatening. I want to be careful as I move around them, but whereas I want to take them out to move around them, but when I go to strike one of them, it's a roll of the dice which of us is going to actually be damaged from the encounter. Where did he come from? It's really difficult for me to see the environment. So the environment is like a tube, right? It's like a rounded pipe, and it's been sliced, so we're looking inside the pipe, like the cross section. So like the background behind us is like curved. but like it's hard for me. Like this to me doesn't look like a pipe with its side cut away. This looks to me like a set of stairs that I'm staring at, and it's like 3D. Like I should be able to press up to have my Toad walk up all the way up to that green wall in the background. It really looks not rounded to me. It really looks, especially if I scroll that little piece off the left there, it really looks like a flat, square staircase here. The first time I came to this level, that's what I thought the environment was. I didn't realize I was in a tube for a bit. But there are definitely areas where I can't see it as a tube at all. I don't think I'm going to make it because I didn't start off running before. Oh, I made it. I didn't think I would, and I did. I was punching at him. There's no way he should have exploded. No. That's the worst thing about these tadpoles. The electric tadpoles. If they zap you once, it's almost guaranteed they're gonna just juggle you until your health is all the way gone. If they get one zap in, it's very rare that they move far enough away to let you recover. Checkpoint. I think that's the last checkpoint of the level, too. There's a long way to go after it, but I think that's the last, if I remember right. I don't recall another checkpoint. But we have to get through here, and then there's a whole swimming section on that other side. Once we get past the ducks, there's another duck, and there's another helicopter section on the far side of the level. I mean, this is so hard. This could easily be the final level of any other game. Could never be the final level of Battletoads because this game has a boundless imagination for cruelty. It's not super consistent, a lot of these areas. The enemies, they're not always in the exact same places, and they definitely don't behave the same ways every time. There are definitely times where I get through, and it's just because I got lucky. I can't believe that punch saved me. I did not expect that to land. Sometimes those tadpoles don't even come out from that hole in the wall there. I'm not sure, I haven't learned like if there's anything I can do that prevents their spawning, but if there is, I certainly hope I figure it out. There's too many one-hit kills. They're rare. You gave me a health bar for a reason. Don't have every enemy depleted completely on contact. No, I need you to listen, game. I'm scared if I try to jump over this duck, I'm just going to jump into these spikes. I don't want a game over. I should try to do that. I should try to do that every time. Don't worry about trying to turn him around. Well. They're so inconsistent. No. Alright, my friends, we put up a good fight with Battletoads, but it's not in the cards for us. Unfortunately. Battletoads is I couldn't match my PB tonight. Battletoads is a cruel game that allows for no mercy. But it's been fun. We're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna take a BRB. We're gonna switch games. We're going to move over to the SNES. I'm going to put on Contra 3. And we'll try to make a run through Contra 3. It's a game I have beaten before a few times. It's been a while since I picked it up, though. And I want to see if I've still got what it takes to make it through to the end. So tonight, we're going to try and de-rust Contra 3 a little bit. We may do something else after that if I do manage to beat the game. And there's still time for something else. We might throw on the NES Contras if there's a little bit of time, or we might throw on the PlayStation 1 Contra Adventure if there's a lot of time. We'll just see. Contra 3 is all that's promised, though. And that'll happen in just a few moments. Let me step away. I'll play a song for you for a couple minutes, and yeah, we'll try Contra when I get back. So hopefully you've enjoyed Battletoads. We will play it again. It will be on the stream most, if not every night next week. We start up around 11 p.m. Central Time, and yeah, most of weeknights next week are going to start out with Battletoads. So you got plenty of opportunities to tune back in and see if I'm ever able to make progress again. I'm confident I will. Like I said, I'm getting better. The parts that we make it through, I'm getting better at them each time. So I'm consistently making it to level 9. So it won't be terribly long before we have level 9 somewhat mastered. But I'll see you again shortly.